Microorganisms are the pillars of life on Earth, and Earth is the home to 1 trillion species of microbe. Microbe is found everywhere, even in the human body, and the numbers of microorganisms living in soil is more than the numbers of humans living on Earth today. Soil is one of the largest reservoirs of microbial diversities on Earth, and is the foundations of all life on Earth. Without soils, we are not able to grow the food we need to live. Soil health is defined by the abilities to perform essential ecosystem functions such as nutrient cycles, water filtrations, and habitat provisions for plants and animals.
Soil is the greatest reservoir of biodiversity. A handful of soil can contain millions of individuals from thousands of species of bacteria, fungi, algae, protozoa, and not to mention the isopods, nematodes, worms, and many other identified and yet to be identified organisms that call soil home. These microbes play a significant role to maintain a healthy and rich soil to grow plants at optimum conditions. The organic substances produced by biological nutrient cycling, for example, clay and humus, have an ionic charge that holds nutrients in soil. When there is little organic matter in soil, nutrients are easily leached out by rapidly moving water. Biological exudates create an adhesive effect that strengthens soil aggregates, improving structure so that soil is not as easily broken down by water and eroded by wind.
One of the most important functions of the microbes in soil is the nitrogen fixation process, which is associated with the nitrogen cycle. It is important as majority of Earth's atmosphere is made up of nitrogen. Agriculture depends heavily on the ability of certain microbes, mainly bacteria, to convert atmospheric nitrogen to ammonia, thus allowing plants to synthesize amino acids and proteins. Some live freely in the soil, while others live in association with plant roots. The classic example is Rhizobium bacteria in the roots of legumes. In nature, most nitrogen is harvested from the atmosphere by nitrifying bacteria to form ammonia, nitrites, and nitrates that can be readily used by plants. Most of the nitrogen in soils are mineralized by protozoa as they graze on nitrogen-rich organisms and excreting waste.
Bacteria are decomposers as they consume dead plant materials and organic waste, and convert the nutrients from inaccessible to usable form, thus increasing nutrient availabilities. The porous space in soil absorb air and water and provide nutrients such as nitrogen and phosphorus necessary for plant nutrition. Also, the breakdowns of organic matters, which serve as reservoir of nutrients and water in soil, make nutrients more available to plants.
To have access to new sources of nutrients, a plant can form associations with mycorrhizal fungi whose hyphae provide a more efficient absorptive structure. The hyphae secrete enzymes that break down organic molecules and make inorganic nutrients available to the plant. While the plant gains nutrients, the fungi gain carbohydrates from the plant. Some studies indicate that by using cover crops, especially legumes, between main crops through crop rotation, helps maintain high levels of spores and promote good mycorrhizal development in the next crop. Roots that have lots of mycorrhizae are better able to resist fungal diseases, parasitic nematodes, drought, and salinity. Mycorrhizal associations can stimulate the free-living nitrogen-fixing bacteria Azotobacter, which in turn produces plant growth-stimulating chemicals.
Furthermore, microbes in soil produce a variety of substances that promote plant growth, including auxins and antibiotics. When the soil microbes have broken down all they can, what's left is called the humus, a dark brown jelly-like substance that can remain unchanged in the soil for potentially millennia. Humus helps the soil retain moisture and encourages the formation of soil structure that is essential for good plant growth. Fungal hyphae, plant roots, and algae further bind soil aggregates together, thus reducing soil erosion. Humus is also suspected of suppressing plant diseases along with other microbes such as protozoa.
Microbes in soil enhance plant growth, which lower the occurrence of disease and increases tolerance towards environmental stress. Soil microbes also help control pests and disease. For example, the soil bacterium Bacillus thuringiensis is commercially produced to control caterpillar pests of crops. Some strains of Bacillus thuringiensis are used to control beetles and flies as well. Several strains of fungi genus Trichodermas has been developed as biocontrol agents against fungi disease of plants, mainly root disease. Various other genera of fungi are used for the control of insect pests.
We can readily say that microbes are the workhorses of our gardens. Soil supports and sustains most life forms on Earth, but it is the work of these microorganisms that gives soil its unique life-giving properties. Soil plays a crucial role in human health, such that a healthy soil leads to a good plant growth, which produces quality food for humans to consume. We are certain to say that to a certain extent, microbes is a friend to our garden as it plays a crucial role in providing many ecosystem services which are critical to human survival.